Welcome back, folks. The Austin School of Film is gearing up for their summer camps and lots of exciting classes. Executive Director Faiza Kriceni is joining us this morning to tell us more. Faiza, hello.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Thanks so much for being here. Okay, it's a lot to unravel here. The Austin School of Film and the Austin Cinemaker Space are both under one umbrella. It's the Motion Media Arts Center. It's a nonprofit.
Yes.
Talk to us a little bit about how these two things work.
Yeah, so Motion Media Arts Center was started over 25 years ago, actually in the late 90s, and it was actually the combination of two already existing organizations, Austin Cinemaker Co-op, which is where you can see we get the name for the new program, and Center for Young Cinema. So they were both kind of doing film classes for all ages, and they joined together and started the Motion Media Arts Center. But because it was, the late 90s, early 2000s, people really didn't understand what media arts meant. So we thought, hey, we want to be accessible to the public. Let's just put it in the name, Austin School of Film. So Austin School of Film at its root is a community film school. It's open to everyone, all ages. We have specific programs for adults, and then we also have youth programs and summer camps, which today is the first day of summer camp.
Yay!
And then in 2015, we started a studio workspace program for filmmakers, photographers, and media artists to access space and resources.
Okay, so there's a professional wing and a, hey, everybody who's learning kind of wing.
Yeah,
All right.
The idea was kind of creating a pipeline. So from student to professional, yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, you are one of the only places that teaches motion picture film in the entire United States. First of all, huge accolades. Yes. But second of all, talk to me about how special that makes you guys.
Yes, so we get folks from all over the country, even internationally, that come in for these workshops. And really at the root of it, it's teaching something that is not only viable, but can still be affordable. I think a lot of times people stop shooting motion picture film because it's kind of become this inaccessible format as we've had these digital cameras come out. But if they come and take a workshop with us or a summer camp, they can actually learn how to shoot motion picture film, hand develop it in a darkroom, splice it, and also digitize it.
That is incredible. And in fact, you brought some of these examples today.
Yes.
Of kind of like analog stuff. And you say this kind of demystifies a lot of the stuff that now happens digitally. So people get more connected with the filmmaking process, right?
Yeah, it's very tactile. So right here we have some Super 8 film that was actually just from a summer workshop, and on the exact same table we have some Super 8 film from over 20 years ago. So the reason I brought these two items is so you can see spanning decades, it's still the same methods.
It is. It's gotten smaller, but it's
yes.
But you were showing me off camera. I mean, guys, this is crazy. This is a guillotine, and it physically like splices little clips together, right? I don't know if I'm going to be able to open it properly.
It's a hand editor. So essentially, in the olden days, and also in modern time, if you had two rolls of film and needed to do a quick edit to splice them together to put them on a film reel like this, you would use something called a guillotine splicer. So it is very tedious, but this is like the OG editor before Premiere and Final Cut Pro and all those.
And it's literally cutting it, y'all, and taping it back together. It's wild what you can learn. Okay, so I want to ask about the sorts of classes you offer, and that's largely for adults, right? So can you tell us about that?
So we pretty much teach all phases of production. So we have classes that are 8 to 12 weeks long where you can actually make a short film. We have an experimental filmmaking class that we use Super 8 cameras in. And then we have more of like weekend workshops like editing, sound, audio post-production, animation, podcasting, all sorts of things.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And in addition to it, you have summer camp. So this is really the focus for the kids.
Yes. So we have summer camp specifically for middle school and high school students in animation, narrative filmmaking, which is digital, Super 8 filmmaking, and music video production. And you're working with a live band in one of our studios.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. And so do you have to come in, if you're a middle schooler or high schooler, do you need to have any practice with this yet? Okay.
We want to make it as accessible as possible. So it's from the very beginning to finished product, all phases of production.
That is really cool. Okay, so since you said summer camp started today,
yes,
parents still can get students enrolled though, right?
Yeah, we have a few spots in music video production and Super 8 filmmaking, both for middle and high school. animation and digital filmmaking are sold out.
Okay. And then for classes for adults, as you said, it's kind of year round. So we've still got options to sign up.
Yes, we have limited classes in the summer, but summer is a great time to take classes. You get to beat the heat. But we also will release classes on a rolling basis.
Okay, wonderful. So Austin School of Film, we've really drilled down today. In the last few minutes we have, I do just want to ask a little bit about the Austin Cinemaker space.
Yeah, so it's a studio membership program. So you have a lot of studios in Austin for photo and film, but they're typically hourly rates, and anything else that you want to add on costs extra dough. We wanted to create an affordable and accessible pipeline program for media professionals and artists in Austin to access space when they need it, how they need it, with that extra support of equipment and resources. So it's unlimited booking.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And you're the executive director here. I think it's important to point out in our last 30 seconds that you're actually self-taught. So it's, all sorts of different viewpoints because this is an art, right?
Yes, yes. At the end of the day, we're all artists, teaching each other different tools. And as an educator, I love teaching Super 8 filmmaking because it is so tactile and it is gratifying for folks to actually feel the film in their hands.
It is so cool. You've really opened my eyes today. We really appreciate your time, Faiza. Thank you
so much.
Of course, you can sign up for classes or get your kids registered. You got to do it right now for summer camp at austinfilmschool.org.